Hi guys, it's Vimla Devi. Research suggests that everyone, all of us can increase our well-being and also our social effects, create our positive social effects by counting our blessings. So this is what I'm going to share with you. In fact, it is a bit of manifestation as well in it, because as you count your blessings, manifestations just come. And it's by really having that inner space where you know that nothing matters and living in the moment, which is so crucial, because you don't want to think of your future, which is greed, and you don't want to think of your past, which is fear. So you live in the moment. So I'm going to share with you this experience, and you will see how things manifested. Even when I didn't have it, it just manifested because I had the space in me. So I am in a strange country. I've not done any shopping in this country. And yesterday we decided to go out to the nearest town to buy some things. I'm in a spiritual retreat, as I've mentioned before. So a couple of us agreed to go together to get a few bits and pieces. So off we went. We didn't know how to speak the language because they speak the native language. We took transport there. It's called tutut, I think. It's a small, like a motorbike sort of thing. 3 people can sit at the back, and we went. Rough ride, but we got there. As we got there, the main things I needed to get was this extension, socket extension, which you can put your sockets in there, obviously. And I needed about 3 or 4 of them. And I needed that, and what was the other thing I needed was, some sort of color dye. Okay, so anyway, went there. Color dye in the shop was not an issue. And the other girl who came along with me, and she said she had bought that socket about a mile from where we were. I thought, well, it didn't bother me. I know I'll get my stuff. Just let me get what I need first, and then I'll get to that. So we all went in different directions to get our stuff. And believe it or not, I got all my stuff. I also took a list to get for someone else their items. And I got all my stuff in just those shops that was right facing to me as I got off the tutut. So the first shop went in, got the color dye and a few other soaps and bits like that. And the socket thing, it was just 2 doors away from there. And I finished all my shopping in just about less than half an hour. And we planned to be for 2 hours. So this is because I had the space. That's what I want to share with you. I'm so grateful for what had happened, because it was so hot and really heated. We went midday. So you can imagine in this country, it is really hot. It gets really hot. And so I didn't have to walk a mile to get that. And the best thing is when I went into this shop, the guy even gave me the price of that item, even half the price that my friend mentioned, which she got about a year ago, which was the mile. You walk a mile, and then there's a shop that just sells these kind of electrical items. And that was about, I think she said about $350, and I just got it for $125, and it was exactly the same perfect one. But all along, I didn't sort of say, oh my God, I have to walk that 1 mile. I don't know how I'm going to do this because it's so hot, which I used to before. But now I just go with the flow of things and be grateful for whatever I get. Even if even if I didn't find that item there, I would have been prepared to go wherever it was. But I knew it would be all within my reach, because that is what I put out for gratefulness, being grateful for every day, everything that comes my way. Whether it turns out the way I want it or it doesn't, I'm grateful. So when I do that, I get the blessing. So whatever I need comes to me very easily. So, okay, finished that shopping. So just hung around a few minutes before the others did, and we came back, okay? As we came back, believe it or not, after that journey we came back, and my slippers broke. And what do I think? Obviously, like anyone else, I was thinking, oh boy, if only it broke while I was shopping, I could have bought another pair. Now I've come back here. We need to get special permission to go as well. So I thought, oh dear, it's broken. What am I going to do now? I tripped as well. So anyway, I walked that short journey back to my accommodation and put the things there, and I thought, well, I'm sure I can manifest it, because I knew my space was still clear. There was no like panic or stress or saying things that were not necessary. No, I knew things will happen. It all happens, as I mentioned before in one of my video I shared. Everything happens is considered as auspiciousness. Something great will come out of it. So I went, and also another thing I forgot to mention was I had only a certain amount of rupees. I didn't bring too much with me, and there was some amount extra, but that was in US dollars, which I have to go to a bigger city to change it in the bank. This little place, no, you can buy items, but there's no bank. So I managed to buy exactly within that amount of money I had, of course excluding the slipper. So I finished that, came back, and then the slippers broke. Went to my room, left my things there. As I went down, I thought, well, I'll just go to the lady who sits at the corner of the reception, and she sometimes, she does the laundry, and she sometimes have items. I thought I'll go and ask her, if she has anything. And when I went and asked her, she said there are beautiful ones they have collected all in a big bucket, and I can choose exactly the one that I want. They were all in variety of colors and more. So she sent a guy to go with me and get me to take a pair that suits me. And so I just felt like I was treated like a queen here. Imagine, I would have thought like she'll say, okay, go and get yourself there, it's out there, go and get it. But no, she sent someone to come along with me, and that I felt so at ease. And I picked the right pair which fit my feet, and I was happy with it, and that was it, and I didn't spend a penny for that. And so this is what it is, and I was of course grateful for that as well. That's what I'm sharing with you every day. Count your blessings, be grateful. The more you are, your relationships will work out, your creation of whatever you want to create will just smoothly come to you, because you are so grateful to existence, whatever existence provides. Whether you think you're short of it or got extra, just count the blessings. What we tend to always do is look for something which we don't have or we don't possess, and we complain about it or moan about it. Like for example, someone has a diamond wedding ring and we think, oh, I wish I could have that. But do you count your blessings that you have got even 10 fingers on you? Proper 10 fingers? So this is the type I'm talking about. You may think that there's nothing happened today, so there's nothing for me to be grateful about. But no, the more you look out for something to be grateful, the more things will be, I would say, manifest. The more things will manifest in your life. So this is a kind of video where I'm sharing about being grateful, at the same time things manifest. So, and then you can go on to bigger things. The more you do of something of what you need, the more things will manifest in your life. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Share your comments. Any questions you want to ask about this, do so. Feel free to do that, and I'll carry on counting my blessings every single day and sharing it with you. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now. Cheerio.